fly it far away. Wish we could slow down time to the good old days when I was fast asleep.
That was one of the most beautiful moments of the whole entire MTV Unplugged performance. When I first heard that ukulele line, my mind was blown. I was in awe on how beautiful it was. And when I was editing down my reaction video for the 3rd or 17th time, I took that little chunk of Tyler doing the fingerpicking on ukulele and slowed it down to figure out what exactly he was doing, which is how I made that little video right there. When I posted it, a lot of people wanted me to do a little tutorial on how I did it, and I figure, yeah, today kicked my butt. Sure, I can do a tutorial on how that goes. So good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. Here is how to play the finger picking parts to the MTV Stressed Out performance. Let's get right into it. Good news, this is only 4 chords. The 4 chords you're going to need are B flat, which if you don't know how to do that, put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of your lowest string, your middle finger, 2nd fret of your 3rd string, and then bar down the last 2 strings with your index finger. Next chord you're going to need is an F, which you really don't even need the full F. You could just do the judge F, which is just 1 finger on the 1st fret of your 2nd string. Then from there it goes to a D minor chord. And then from there we go to a C, but not the open C that everyone knows. We're actually going to the barred C chord. So it's the same exact shape as your B flat chord, just take this whole shape up 2 frets. So that way your fingers are on the 5th fret, 4th fret, and 3rd frets. So once again, B flat, F, D minor, C. So that's it right there. Those chords just repeat throughout this end chorus. So if you really just want to keep it simple, you could just wish you can turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep. But it's more fun if you do the finger picking. So now we're down here by our picking hand so we can see what's all going on here. Now, a thing I do want to say before we get going is that we're just going to be focusing on those 3 strings. We don't have to worry about this 4th string, which is the string closest to you. It's much like Heathens and Trees. Where this doesn't come into play whatsoever. So, just focus on these 3 strings, cut the string off if you have to. I don't recommend, because ukulele's fun when you have the 4. But anyway, here is what the picking motion is going to be in this hand. If you want to practice this on the open strings, that's fine. I'm going to be practicing on our 1st chord, which is that B flat. So whichever way you want to mess around with and learn this part. So the core motion is going to be thumb on the 3rd string, middle finger on the highest string, and then index finger on the 2nd string. And just keep repeating that until you get comfortable. And do it in one fluid motion. So just keep can gradually speed it up as you get more comfortable. And just get comfortable with that. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to, just so you can get that the finger style motion in play, because that is, as you heard, a key element to getting this down. So just get that down pat, and then come back to this part where we're actually going to go into how to play the song. Go to your B flat chord, and we're going to go 2 times through this motion. Now, an important thing I'm doing with the rhythm of this is I'm adding a slight hesitation, a slight rest after I pluck the first note with my thumb. Instead of going, I'm going. So you can think of it like ba da 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 da, ba da 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 da, instead of da 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 da. Just. So once you get that down, we will be moving on to our C chord, our F chord, which this is the only weird one, because it's not like the rest. The rest follows, but the way we do our F chord, and I'm just doing mine with the one finger, is we're going to pluck it with our top string first, second string next, third, top, second, third, first, second. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's weird, but that's how the C chord is being done. So let's go back to our B flat chord, and here is how it should sound so far. And now let's do it slow. If you need to slow it down a bit more, there is the slow down setting over in whichever corner it is by the mute, the other icons at the very bottom right hand corner of the screen. So from there we go to our D minor chord, which this is going to be the exact same way as we did our B flat. So just 2 times through that, not like the first time. So da 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 da, just like how we did it for the B flat chord. And then from there we move up to our C chord on 2 frets up, and same exact picking pattern, ba da 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 da. So that's a good way to practice the picking patterns. Just go back and forth between your D minor and your C chord. Good way to practice that. So now it's time for us to throw it all together. We're going to go through it slow for the first time, then we'll bring it up to speed the second time. So B flat and again. And now, up the tempo. And there you have it. And then something I like to do at the very end is just strum out the chords. And that's just to make it a nice pretty ending. And all I'm doing there is just a down, 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 up. Which is like my go-to strum pattern for 90% of the songs that I play. But that was basically how you play the MTV Unplugged version of Stressed Out on ukulele. Fun to play? Absolutely. Complicated? Kinda. But once you get the hang of it, it is super, super fun. And something that I also do sometimes is if I get lots of stamina, in which, oh boy, I couldn't keep up when I originally did that video, I cheated that F chord and just did the same rhythm as everything else. Which, it worked out. It does work out either way. You do it that way, you cheat a little bit, whichever way is fun for you to play. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a No Fun Tender reaction video. I'll see you, excuse me. I am tired, apparently. Or I'm hungry. Or I have the hiccups. I don't know. See you tomorrow with No Fun Tender reaction video. I'll see you on Wednesday with something else. I need to figure out what I'm doing Thursday for Just for Cyban, and I'll see you guys later. So, goodbye, and good night, more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.